If you are texting while driving and you have an accident, it's your fault. But what about the person who is texting with you? As Mark Strassmann reports, that is the question at the heart of a landmark lawsuit in New Jersey. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Erica. This one's different. The case involves an accident as horrific as it was needless. The cause was a driver who admitted in court he was looking down to read a text. But this lawsuit says he's not the only one at fault.
David and Linda Kubert's lives were shattered in seconds, about the time it takes to send a text message.
This is a senseless crash that didn't have to happen.
Accident photos tell the story. On September 21, 2009, the Kuberts were riding their motorcycle about a mile from their New Jersey home. This Chevy truck swerved across the center line and hit them head on, and they saw it coming.
What I saw was the gentleman in the truck steering with his elbows, with his head down, and I could tell he was text messaging. I looked down after the impact and my leg was torn off, and I asked my wife if she was okay, and she told me the bones in her leg were going through her pants.
Both Kuberts lost a leg in the crash. Kyle Best, then 18, pleaded guilty to 3 motor vehicle violations, including using a handheld device while driving. The Kuberts are now suing him as a distracted driver for civil damages, and in a novel twist, are also suing Shannon Colonna, his girlfriend, for sending him text messages while he was driving and distracting him. Phone records show they exchanged 62 texts that day. And Skippy Weinstein, the Kuberts' lawyer, argues Colonna was electronically present in the crash. She says she may have known Best was driving as they exchanged text messages leading up to the crash.
What I found was interesting was her testimony at depositions was that she answered by saying, this is what teenagers do.
Yeah, I believe if she knew that he was driving and answering her back with text that, yeah, she's partially responsible too.
Lawsuits in distracted driving cases increasingly involve third parties.
We all know, indeed, it takes 2 people to text.
Todd Clements, a Dallas trial lawyer with a specialty in distracted driving. He argues the text sender could be held liable.
It seems to make sense that both people that are involved in the activity could very well be liable, including the sender that's not actually behind the wheel. If this case goes forward, I think what you're going to see is a new awareness throughout the country, a new responsibility on the part of both the sender as well as the receiver of a text message not to continue this kind of negligent activity.
Lawyers representing Colonna didn't return our calls or emails, but their legal briefs argue the Kubert suit against her is a leap of logic and should be dismissed. The couple says both text senders and receivers need to be held accountable.
If we can get this out to the public, and hopefully we are, maybe somebody won't end up like us.
Or worse.
Or worse.
38 states have banned texting behind the wheel. Government statistics say 24% of vehicle crashes, that's 1 in 4, can be attributed to phone use while driving. On Friday, a New Jersey judge will decide whether the Kuberts have a case against the sender of a text message.